Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to Donkey Kong 64. Last time we finished Crystal Caves, and 2 Lumsy keys ago, this cannon opened up at the same time Crystal Caves did. And it turns out this is the way to get to Creepy Castle, the last full-length level of this game. One of which I have very little recollection of, to be honest, other than the music. And if not for the videos that I've watched recently to refresh myself, this would be almost like a blind playthrough, which is strange. But in here we have Diddy's blueprint guy. As far as the DK Isle blueprints, we've got that one, and then the only one remaining is Donkey Kong himself, who is in the lobby of the final area leading to K. Rool. Or his hideout, at least. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand it. Because I remember enjoying this level as a kid. The music is outstanding. And I don't know how I just completely forgot about it. Maybe it just goes to show how unimportant it is in the large scheme of things. It's that inevitable doubt. Always resurfacing. Chunky. I saw a rock, but it wasn't a rock, it was a lanky pad. Yeah, it's a different day, man. Get out of my way. I'm feeling a little bit gloomy. Identical to the weather outside right now. Kind of fitting for the stage. There's like a giant, like really gray cloud. The sky is like completely gray right now, and it's moving kind of rapidly. It's just a windy day, and so like the entire sky, instead of being blue or even just light gray, it's like this really dark gray with constant moving clouds. It looks very ominous, and Halloween is right around the corner as of recording this, literally days away. Oh great, a minigame barrel. I'm not in the mood, to be honest. Welcome to some nonsense. At least this one's not so bad. You just lead the claptraps, and it's good to go. I've noticed that's a trend. The past couple years, it's been hot and disgusting. I know I've already said this, but like the weather's been the same. Just like this stagnant heat that makes you want to kill yourself. And then just before Halloween, there's like this ominous cloud that comes in and the weather completely changes. It's weird. But it's only weird if you think about it being weird. Otherwise, it's just the weather. It does stuff all the time. You can't ever say anything about it. Weather is an interest of mine that I briefly pursued and kind of wish maybe I took a little bit further. In other words, I wish it was a career choice I considered, more than just one class in meteorology. I don't know, man. I guess when the theme becomes ominous and all about doom and gloom, my brain follows suit. And once again, going back to the easy manipulation. I'm taking DK because the beginning of this stage is all yellow bananas. So it would be foolish to come against me. Like I did in Frantic Factory, going in as Diddy and missing out on all those bananas in the beginning. Get out of my way. Time is of the essence. It really is, too. Oh, yeah. Splat. See, there you go. There's the right name. Fatso. I like these guys. They're cool looking, and you can unlock them in multiplayer, and what's interesting is the multiplayer cheat that unlocks them is called Crusher. So I wasn't entirely wrong calling them Crushers until I realized it was Splat. I think, anyway, unless the multiplayer character that is referred to by Crusher is not that guy. It's been a decade. Longer than a decade. Way longer than a decade since I've played multiplayer. Because that was back when people had N64s and played multiplayer on them. And not just recorded themselves playing games. For the sake of nostalgia. To scratch that itch that doesn't need scratching anymore. Sorry, I will stop, maybe. Creepy Castle, yeah, the music is kind of spooky, of course. But then it plays on the Donkey Kong arcade theme in the most beautiful of ways. But the first thing we're going to want to do is go to this tree here. It's locked, and this will unlock it. Here's the song I was talking about. I missed. But yeah, this song playing right now, it's using that, changing the way the music is in every area. But this is the melody I'm talking about. That is the Donkey Kong Startup theme. You probably know this already, so I don't care about the coin. Let's just get stuff done, man. I barely have any time to finish this. That's why I'm like, I don't know. I am gonna get all the bananas though. Not regular bananas, but I mean all 201 golden bananas. Yeah, this is an interesting level. I do like it. I really have no idea how it completely left my mind entirely. Like, even as I was watching the videos of it, I was like, oh yeah, I kinda remember that. And then immediately in conjunction with that thought was like this other thought that's like, holy crap, how the heck? When was the last time I actually saw this? Because it looks so foreign at the same time as being somewhat familiar. So Funky is down here. That came out weird. Funky. Anyway. Ah, dude, not again! Okay, jumping apparently fixes it. Had I known that before... Well, no, I did that in Fungi Forest, but it put me out of bounds. That was really weird that when that happened. Here's the best part of the song. We'll go this way. I love this melody, man. It's so good! And the banana warp pads right here, they're all, 1 through 5 are all right here. And the other ones are at various elevations of that climb to the castle. I love this part. The Addams Family snapping comes in. Better wait for the bridge. I know it's gonna collapse again. Yep, there we go. But yeah, we need to see Cranky, as always. Thank you for shopping at Walmart. Shut up. But, Funky is right behind me, Candy is to the left of me, Joker's to the right. Here I am, climbing the castle again. Actually, not again. Well, yeah, it is again, technically, if you consider my entire life. I don't know what I'm saying, man. Good part of the music coming again. Definitely the highlight of this entire level. Get out of here. Alright, so bring Lanky back over here. Oh yes, I love this particular instrumentation of it. Alright, let's switch to Lanky, but I want to hear the rest of this play out real quick. So good, man. I love it. Probably one of the best songs in the game. Alright, what did I say, Lanky? Yeah, let's grab his blueprint before I forget. So we want to go as high as to tier 3. Why am I calling it tier? I guess in a way it is. No, I don't know what the proper word is, but you saw we just triggered. You sorry, I can't even speak, you sorry. But you saw how I just triggered warp pad number 2 by that Diddy barrel. Obviously, what comes after 2? I missed. Dude, dang it. Please land on ground. That would be too convenient, wouldn't it? All the way back at the beginning. Alright, I'm back here with Tiny, continuing upwards. Time to head upwards. I'll take this lift, you take the other one. Perfect Dark and Star Fox will go with me to the grave. There's Cranky, he's at level 3. That's what I've been trying to say this entire time. Warp pad 3, do you see? Hee hee hee. I want this banana, but not the other one. Let's get it. This is the Super Duper Simian Slam. You can hit red switches, which is basically only relevant to this stage. I think that's what it was called, right? Super Duper Simian Slam. Big Butta Spatio. bigger butters. And I don't know, it's funny. Chuckle, chuckle. Now, number one priority is to go see Funky, because this entire time I forgot that he's not done being useful. He gives us a sniper ability, which you actually need to get some of the golden bananas in this level. These guys. Whoops. Clearly Kremlings under bed sheets, trying to be spooky. But yeah, I love this little medieval type thing with the museum written on the wall. I like the various sections of the castle. And all of them play that same theme inside of them. With different instrumentation, again, going, I forget what it's, I gotta look up the technical term for it. The whole thing that they started doing in Diddy Kong Racing. How it's like the same melody, but it sounds different if you go into like a cave or something. Let's grab this tiny banana because we're here. Even though I want to go see Funky, who's way down at the bottom somewhere in the catacombs. Once again, here's that same theme with just frantic instrumentation. I love it. Get out of here, nobody's got time. Let's get this homing ammo, which is empty, I believe. Yeah, every time you turn off the game and start it up again, all of the things that you've picked up get reduced to an average amount. So we can hold 200 bullets. That means I start out with 100 and no homing ammo whatsoever. Get out of here. And whatever like my max crystal coconuts is, it's half of that number. Which is kind of frustrating, actually. I know there's more. Where the heck are they? And is this not a ripoff of something in Banjo-Kazooie or Tooie? I know there's a part where you go inside of a trash can. Yeah, Cloud Cuckoo Land. And you have to... It's a mini game though, it's not flies, it's... But see, even that's better than the mini games in this game, because in every mini game in Banjo-Tooie revolves around smashing or collecting green, red, and blue something or another's, whether it's target or whatever they call, like the little bouncing light bulbs in the one part. And all of them are worth different points, like red is usually worth 1, green is 2, blue is 3, or something like that. But it's built into the scenario. Like, for example, you go into the trash can, I don't know. It's just better than this game's jumping in a barrel and being like, time for bonus stage, even though you already played it before. Love it, man. Anyway, let's switch, because right here, we're gonna go to Chunky, man. Chunky and Lanky both have something right here as well. And this was not part of my plan, but it seems foolish to pass it up when we're right here. Also making great use of this Trophenscoff portal before it goes away. So this is just a simple room. You just destroy all the bats. But once again, there's that melody again with different instrumentation this time. Oh, now the Chunky music's playing. Let's point out more obvious things. There's bats flying around, Chunky's invisible, I'm firing pineapples and sucking at it, apparently. Get out of the way! Alright, homing ammo. Why am I not invisible anymore? More importantly, why are the bats homing in on me while I'm invisible? Isn't that the whole point? To make that not happen? You're done. Where are you? Okay. Oh, banana. So now, grab this ammo real quick, but Wanky's thing is right here too, but if you also recall, we just passed the museum, which had a Chunky switch in front of it. So, since we're Chunky, and I like Chunky, we're gonna go do that. And we'll come back for the Lanky thing. Yeah. Kind of second guessing myself, but it really doesn't matter what order we do this stuff in. Although I do really want to go see Funky. That was my initial intent, was just be like, okay, beeline to Cranky, then go to Funky and do everything, because Funky's like right in the heart of the catacombs. And there's all kinds of neat little bananas you can do down there. And it's probably enough stuff to be a typical half-hour episode, I think. Oh yes! That melody again! I love it, man. Grant Kirkhope, good job. Alright, we gotta teleport as Tiny from somewhere to get in here. Chunky ain't scared. I remember so many haunted houses. As a teenager, you always like go in there. I don't know. Purposely looking to see how fake everything looks. And I don't understand that. I guess it's just part of growing up. To prove to people that you're not a little kid who's scared of everything anymore or something. I don't know. Everybody does it though. You always see groups of teenagers out somewhere doing something. Trying to look cool some way or prove something or another. Ah, what was that hiccup all about? Two bananas for Chunky already. Moving right along. What is happening? Tried to do the long jump and it made me backflip. Although I do appreciate the Chunky acrobatics. That picture of K. Rool is everywhere. I'm looking forward to that move though. What is it? That's a standard B, right? Well, actually, we don't know yet. It could be his forward B in Smash. This music is outstanding, dude. I can't get enough of you, baby. Isn't that Smash Mouth? I remember when that CD came out, I had like a sleepover and like everybody who came over also had that CD. And like we just had like this, it was like a listening party at one point after like playing video, I don't know. We were really young, I remember that much. Because if we weren't, that would be pretty sad and stupid. But this is the lanky thing. Nothing is sad and stupid. I'm way too judgmental of everything that pertains to me. Like if it pertains to somebody else, I'm like, oh, that's cool. There's that melody again, man. Listen to this one. This one's awesome. We're gonna interrupt it though with the stupid barrel music. Go bananas that look very flat and paper-like for some reason. That top-down view. There are a lot of 2D models in this game, isn't there? I don't know how that works. Alright, we got it. And I believe this spawns a K. Rool arena, or whatever they're officially called. Yeah, it's doing something. Sweet. Actually, not so sweet. Those things are kind of irritating after a while. That's kind of the summary of this entire game. I like the areas, but the mini games, man. Okay, attempt number 2. I botched this up, and I'm probably gonna end up cutting it out because I got really frustrated. I made it all the way to like the last 10 seconds, and then I messed something up and got knocked off. Lanky's punches are nuts. Boom. This is a really long one too. It was over a minute, right? 70 seconds or 80 or something? Oh, that was lucky, man. Those shockwaves are nuts. They send you flipping like 20 miles. Okay, it wasn't charging at first, that was kind of scary. Oh yeah, we're good, man. I'll just keep doing this. I don't care about the coconuts. Got it, alright. Yeah, I gotta finish this stage, man. And then after this, we're gonna do... Yeah, this song is so good, man. I'm gonna keep saying it. because every time it's a little bit different. Alright, we're finally done with this weird little greenhouse thing. Switching back to Tiny and continuing upwards. Might as well, at this point, trigger all the warps and then go see Funky. Which that's gonna reduce its efficiency. My team will have to take it to the core themselves. This will endanger them. You should have anticipated that the Sapiens might develop a troublesome moral code. No one could have predicted that, and I resent being singled out for blame. What about him? The president turned down the request for the loan for the project too. Could it be you overestimated your influence over him? No. Perhaps I underestimated his resolve. We have a contingency plan ready to go, and we will move as soon as the presidential entourage arrives at the airbase. All I need from the president is a tissue sample. Huh, assuming you don't get any interference, if Carrington has pieced together enough of this, he will have called for reinforcements. There will be no outside help from Mr. Carrington. The technology you gave us is installed in Nevada and fully operational. We can intercept any craft they use. Then the devices we gave you are working correctly? Good. Because we believe anything which does not work correctly should be destroyed. Consider that as you follow your backup plans. I know, way too much Perfect Dark. That's kind of sad. Did I know it from my own brain, even after a coma? How do I not have memory loss? Sometimes I wish I did, 'cause remembering things can suck. It's painful, it hurts, I miss things so much. Life is nothing but pain and massive suffering. Dun, 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 dun. All right, Funky. Sorry, I had a moment. What the heck? Fox, look behind you! No, it was the camera angle, was what happened. Creepy skeletons. That's snapping, man. It's so catchy. I see lanky coins, and that's where we're going anyway. Funky's right down here. Yep. Out of my way, please. Trying to get to Funky deep inside the catacombs. Alright, we're done. Lanky coins and a Diddy thing. But yeah, right up at the top of the thing, you may have noticed the lanky switch, and I would have done it, but I didn't have the sniper ammo. And you need it to solve the puzzle that is within the room that switch opens. Alright, Funky, I forgot about you. There it is, the final upgrade from Funky. We also get an upgrade from Candy, but who cares? We never even play the instruments except for on pads, which doesn't even cost anything. It might be a useful strategy to consider, but it's also time-consuming to sit through that thing when you could just... Most things die in a few punches anyway. I'm gonna grab Tiny real quick and pop that balloon. Because we have no need to come in this corner ever again, so might as well clear it out now. Makes sense to me. But down here is the mausoleum and the catacombs. The catacombs is for Diddy, DK, and Chunky. The mausoleum is for Lanky and Tiny. And my original plan was to do it all. Wow, we almost have the banana medal already. And that's important. We need it. Basically every banana in this stage. I think it's 400 is the total required to get to the boss. So that's at least 4 Kongs fully completed. Grab this real quick, and then we'll probably do Diddy's Catacombs section. I like the catacomb, that's pretty cool. Is it up here? No, that's the mausoleum. That moaning is a little bit crazy. It sounds creepy and sounds suggestive, all at the same time. camera did its own thing, but that's alright. Alright. I'm probably gonna cut all that out. I had to waste all of my homing ammo, and that stupid Kosha wrecked me like an idiot. I don't know, the homing ammo would not let me hit that balloon, and I got frustrated. I think I started this video frustrated, and that was maybe a mistake. But yeah. Yeah, this is a cool little area. I love the lighting effects. Something about these late N64 Rare games, they really took the lighting as far as they could, I think. Jet Force Gemini is a great example of lighting effects. Perfect Dark, obviously. GoldenEye, not so much. GoldenEye has not really much anything like this, but all of these games, DK, the Banjo games, and Jet Force Gemini and Perfect Dark, it's very apparent in there. So this is obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, but you also want to do it wrong. So I'll solve it correctly first and then press a wrong button, because when you do it wrong, it opens these things, these coffins on the wall, and one of them has a balloon in it. And I think maybe coins too. Or like a bunch of bananas. Probably coins, because the balloon is bananas, and that would be redundant. Nah, just the balloon and enemies. Well, there are coins. Okay, it was on the other side, that's right. Yeah, listen to the melody in this version. Yeah. Alright, let's grab the next one. Who do we want next? Chunky? Or should we do the mausoleum? I'm going for the mausoleum with Lanky, because we're getting way up there on time, and there's a part of the catacombs that I really like, and it's kind of longer, so I don't know, I'm just really winging this. As far as the time planning, I mean. Alright, so you want to get right under the barrel before you do this, because you're going to have seconds to get to what it opens. Hoopla! Get in the barrel, don't even begin with the nonsense. We've had enough of that last time. You better make it, dude, I swear. By the light on the moon on the grave! Okay. Barely, dude. Chunky. This is not chunky at all. I don't know why that popped into my head. Yeah, this game has very redundant puzzles. I can see where people say the bad design now. It's like after so many hours of it, the thing that is definitely the highlight is the worlds. The level design is pretty nice, in a way. But the puzzles are all the same, really. But then again, what do you expect? Alright, Tommy. Let's do your half of this thing. What? The bat hit me mid-cutscene. You can't be doing that. Breaking the rules. Although, that's how you get ahead in life, break the rules. Rules are set by those in power to keep those not in power below them. And as soon as somebody breaks you, things start going their way. Unless, of course, you break them too much. Then you end up in jail or something. But I truly do believe that people get ahead in life by manipulating people and kind of more or less doing what they want, rather than doing as they're told. And it's enough to drive a person insane. There's really like no merit anymore in being an honest person. Ah, crap! This is attempt number 3, and every time you die, it sends you way back in the beginning. Alright, thank you. That really wasn't hard. I don't know why I failed it so many times. So stupid. Alright, Chunky, let's do your catacombs thing. Yeah, this is like a million years long. I don't know if we're gonna have time for DK. That could be its own thing next time or something. I wouldn't mind a game featuring only Chunky. Yeah, Chunky's thing, it's more of the same. You just kind of smash the graves. Or the coffins, rather. I do like this stage, though. I love the music, as I said. I don't know, I guess I'm just really cranky all of a sudden. I don't know what it is. Probably should not have hit record, but I'm under a time crunch, man. I gotta get this stuff done. November 1st is approaching. It'll be way after that by the time you see this. I can't remember if something's in here. I know there's monsters, but... I'm ready for it, though, man. I think I pushed it too hard. I tried to cram this in too much, and my entire life for like the past... I don't know. It's just been like, get up, don't even see the outside world, and just play this game and record it. It's driving me insane at the moment. And I'm kind of craving a little bit of reality. But I'm sure after a week of reality, I'm gonna want to shoot myself. This is what happens. Didn't we just do this? I know we just played this game, but there improves my point yet again. It's like, how fun could this really be? Alright, I think we're done here. I will save DK. I like the DK thing a lot, so I'll save that for next time, and I'll try to get myself in a better mood here. Sorry about that. I guess there's always got to be one, right? But anyway, I'll see you next time.